Hello, everybody. For the activity number 8, we are presenting our project. We, we as a team choose for the invention of the company the name of Alpha Group Consulting Company. And we are conformed by me, Angel, by my friends that are Mario Aguilar, Alfredo Hernandez, and Cristian Casillas. I am Angel Castro. For Alpha Group Consulting Company, we are trying to make a company that does consulting and marketing research for other companies that need legal advice, research of the marketing, accounting and financial services, and publicity. In order to them find their goal and strategies for fulfill their duties. We are going to study for what they are doing wrong or what they want to do more in order to tell them how to maybe make changes in the marketing strategy, how to improve their sales, how to improve their profit in general, mm, making publicity for them in order to be more known in the market, and in order to both of us, for us in order to gain money and for them to gain recognition and improving what they are already doing. This is our mission and vision. Our mission is to improve our customers' development in the marketing areas to help them understand in a better way their clients. This in order to improve, like I already said, what they are doing. For our vision, we want to create a big network of companies customer analyze to create a strong commercial bond among negotiators in the ever-changing market in order to be known and to be well understand for people that come to us whenever they have problems to be a confident for the companies. Next. The analysis of the industry or sector and objectives. We consider that the idea could be successful taking into account that Colima has a presence from middle-sized companies that are in the process of a growth. We already know that, for example, the study in Mexico for marketing research and consulting has a very good opportunity for us and for everybody that wants to do this because of the pandemic of COVID-19. A lot of companies in small and middle size and even some of big size got problems to the lack of customers and the lack of good sales. So a lot of them got into bankruptcy. So with our help, we will maybe improve this kind of problematics that are in the sector for them to be better and to maybe like improving with their technologies or maybe to improve how they sell in order to adapt into the ever-changing market. For the Alpha Group agency, we will have 4 sectors. The statistical and accountant, they will have an account in order to see the general balance, the cash flow statement, and all the financial parts of the companies in order to see what are the numbers negative and what are the problems and improving with this information. They will have an account and very important part of every company. Then we will have the marketing researcher and public relations officers. This will have to focus in the exploratory research and the secondary research in order to obtain the data the public wants. We will make a market segmentation and we will do the obtaining that the companies enter to the markets. And also we will have the public relations. We will see how much can we improve the image for companies. The operational designer, we will have make this in order to have people to talk with the customers, in order to apply in the surveys, in order to obtaining material. These are operational. They will improve like moving in a car in order for transporting us and transporting maybe some material that we will need. And for community manager, translation and interpreter, we know that a lot of companies have a lot of languages and not communicate in Spanish, a very important language here in Mexico. Maybe there are people that speak English or Chinese, so we will have the need for a translator in order to communicate with those kind of customers. Next, please.
In the part of the market research, our main market segment is small, medium, and large company located in the state of Colima. Our clients are business people who seek to improve the performance and image of their company. We are a consulting company and we focus of uh, social labors and the production of the company. Next, please. Our objective is to strengthen our presence and prestige in Colima until we become the main consulting agency in the entire states. This is the first step, and second steps are of our objectives is to improve in a national market and international market. Our goal is to constantly evaluate our service and the impact they have on our clients to identify preference. The service we use is we are digital using the Google Docs platforms. This service we distribute to working friends and accounts in the States. Next, please. This some we have some results obtained or of of this investigation. One of the most important results is this. We ask of the people that say the workers evaluate his own works in if if this person is considered one, they consider that their company give it less importance as of topics in security, and if they consider five, is the company have a very importance of the security. So we can see the most of the people that we ask evaluate his companies and a middle term uh, and the level three. Next, please. And the other results that we consider is very important, we ask the people what are the main insecurity in his jobs, and so many people ask very different topics like the insecurity, accidents, um, the fear of COVID 19, and um, the the loss of the of his jobs. Next, please.
Technical study, product or service specifications. The nature of our product investments will be focused on serving more and specific services of consulting in terms of security for the big companies of the state of Colima. Provision of the service. Analyze general and specific aspects of the company in terms of security. Receive the requirements of the aspects that the company is interested in. Create objectives of the research. Create a plan of action. Development of the plan. So in this part, we're able to see that our main objective is for this company is a service provided for big companies from Colima. A bit of the process is first of all analyzing the objectives that we want to do, then an action plan, and finally the development. Next slide, please. Description of the production process or provision of the service. Okay, the production plan could be divided into three stages: before the meeting the client, development of the research, and results of the research. In the first stage, it's also a process involved of gathering new clients. This area would be in charge of having or knowing how to attract the new clients, knowing about the clients, know their necessities, certain aspects that we can see on the outside that they are doing wrong. So, at the moment that we have to meet with the client, we already know of them. The next stage is development of the research. Once we already meet with the client and he tells us which are those specifications that he needs, it would be the action plan, in which we'll do the surveys, the focus groups, all the techniques, all the exploratory techniques that we consider that we will have to do. And the third stage and final is the results of the research. And this last stage is one of the most important because it will be at the moment in which we'll have to show the results to our clients. Try to figure out the results that we obtained, and obviously all the information that we recovered. Next slide, please. Variable costs. In the first variable cost, we take into consideration new clients. For this area, we have thought that it would be a great option to, at the moment of, in the stage of before meeting the clients, have a certain amount of people that will be earning per the schedule, 600 pesos. In this way, we don't have a fixed cost or fixed wages. We'll just be paying per certain bonus. Another variable cost that we are taking into consideration is the application of the surveys. All that we know that we are a small company and maybe at the start will be only 4 people involved. We really think that if we take into consideration that, well, we're gonna have to survey a lot of people, we have calculated that we could be paying around 15 pesos per survey, depending on the nature of the company. And the last one is transport. This one would be involved specifically in case that we would have to change our location or transport a certain amount of people to, well, the area that we're going to do the surveys. For this amount of people, we took consideration at around 100, 1,100 pesos. Well, this would be only the gas and certain oils. Next slide, please. Design and distribution of the plant and offices. Well, as we already mentioned, the main location would be in Colima, in the state of Colima. The people that will be involved would be four, mainly. Obviously, there's would be certain out services, well, people that would be contracted only for commission. And what story would we like to tell? Well, the story of our business would be four friends got united to do an effort to solve certain problems from the state of Colima. Next slide, please.
Okay, now we'll be looking at the administrative study, uh, more specifically the job description. Here we can see we have our four job positions, statistical analysis, marketing and researcher, operation developer, and community manager, among others. And the requirements being, for the most part, the age group would be between 20 and 40 years old, minimum of a degree in accounting for or finance and economics for the statistical analysis accountant, and for the marketing researcher, we have bachelor's in marketing, communication, publicity, and as well for the operational developer would be languages, foreign language, publicity, or similar. Uh, And the gender would be either male or female. The schedule looks like it'll be between Monday and Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. with 2 hours free between 2 and 4. And Saturdays would be 8 to 2 p.m. Minimum of experience would be 1 year, and the activities they would have to be doing would be determine the direction of the company, define the plan of executing goals. That'll be for statistical analysis. Each position obviously has their own special needs. For our recruitment process and staff development. So first, for our recruitment process, we would be looking towards social media, whether that be Facebook or Instagram. We would hopefully be searching for a group willing to be employed and mostly be Mexicanos, obviously, here in the state of Colima. And for printing, we would be trying to find universities, anyone that'd be willing to sign up in universities or any government institutions of having potential applicants. For staff development, the workers would be taught general parts of the company, so everyone knows the bare minimum and the basics of the company, what really we're hoping to do with our services. This includes development and interpret of account materials such as balance sheets, cash flow statements, how to supply and apply marketing research, among others. For the administration of wages and salaries, we saw a bit of this before, but we have our 4 positions. The categories would be for each administrative multitasking, marketing multitasking, production multitasking, and marketing multitasking. Number of employees right now, we will hopefully just be searching for 1. The monthly wage would be 5,780 pesos. Salary benefits would be 1,520 pesos, and the total would be 7,300 pesos. And the last part of our presentation would be the legal aspects for registering our company. So there are a number of procedures that we need to uphold. Right now we have 8. The procedures, are from a wide range of, public or governmental help or to register, and the time between them mostly is between 1 and 3 days. The biggest one would be 3 days, which would be registering of articles of incorporation. They'll take a bit longer because we have to register our address and whatnot. And the cost also range between free, not having any charge, and the highest being around 5,000 pesos. And that'll be mostly for notary fees and notice of denomination or company name and preparation of articles of incorporation by notary public. And that'll be it for our presentation. Thank you for listening.